welcome to week 5. That means that you are over halfway finished. Great job. You guys have been doing a really good job of keeping up with your work, emailing me with any questions that you have, and then I really enjoyed reading your discussion boards this week on the communication scenarios. It's not easy to communicate through the written word because you can't see people's facial expressions, their hand motions, you can't read their tone of voice. So I thought you guys did a great job of explaining how you would meet certain situations and then also providing feedback to each other on how you felt things could improve or what you thought they did good on. And that is the point of discussion boards, is collaboration. And so if you go back, and I would suggest that you do this, if you go back to a couple of people's discussion boards, those of you that finished before yesterday, I went in and I posed some questions to you, and I would suggest that you do this in your other classes as well. Not necessarily playing devil's advocate, but taking some of the course material that you've learned from that week and putting it in question form to kind of get a dialogue going. That's the purpose of discussion boards. Go ahead and reply to a couple of different people on different thoughts that you have. Bring up questions that you might have on what does it mean to be concrete in your communication? Or is it easier to give somebody a call regarding something that's really important, or is an email appropriate? How formal is formal? How informal should you be when talking to your professor? That type of thing. Just questions that you can create. So I challenge you to do that on your discussion board forums and other classes, is to pose different questions to each other. I also enjoyed reading your journals this past week on your goals and why you chose the degree you did and why you chose HBU and who you hope to see at your graduation. And the whole purpose of that is to encourage you to see the end and keep the end in mind as you move forward throughout your degree process here at HBU. So I hope that that was encouraging to you, and I would suggest that you answer those questions throughout the different semesters you're here at HBU, and then go and look back at what you had written, and it's just a big encouragement to see how far you've come. So great job on those assignments this past week. Looking forward to this week, week 5, you only have 2 assignments. This is going to be a very light week, but just because you only have 2 assignments, don't slack off. The second assignment that you have this week is an infographic. And if you're not familiar with infographics, this is an excellent opportunity for you to get creative and to use the different gifts and talents that you have to communicate certain information. So let's take a look at week 5. If you look on the computer screen, you see the reading and study that you need to complete this week. Quite a few little items here and there, and this is really to help you to become familiar with HBU and the different resources that are available to you as a student. So make sure you read about that, and also you're going to need those things because you need to incorporate them in your assignment this week. The 2 assignments that you have, like I mentioned, only 2. The Module 5 test, so be sure that you take that, and you do have 2 takes of it. So if you don't like your grade on the first one and you think you can do better, please, please, please feel free to take that one. It'll take your highest grade. So the second one is a services and support infographic. Like I mentioned, this is a time for you to get creative. I'm going to post a second video this week that is how to create an infographic. I know it can be a little bit scary if you've never heard of the word before, and if you're not familiar with how to use different programs on the computer or online. So I've created a tutorial that you're more than welcome to use if you think that would be helpful. The instructions are pretty clear, but sometimes, for our visual learners and for our audio learners, it's just easier to see a video and explain how to do that. So take advantage of that if you need it. Yeah, that's basically it this week. So please, if you have assignments that you need to complete that you haven't done in weeks 1, 2, 3, or 4, please email me so that we can get those caught up for you. If you have questions on anything, email me, call me. And if you need to see something worked out and you're not sure about something, again, reach out to me because I'd be happy to set up a virtual meeting for us to meet and I can walk you through the different steps of things. So I hope that you have a great week and that you are encouraged and that you're excited that you only have 3 weeks left of this course. Have a great week. Bye.